Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I am extremely excited that you decided to join me here today for, let's call it episode 1 of a new Let's Play. I am really nervous about this Let's Play because if you have been around on the channel for some time, I think you may have noticed that a lot of my Let's Plays are very family oriented. There's a lot of okay, all right, we'll get there. There's a lot of just family gameplay. There's a lot of families that I play with in general. There's usually a story around a family. And that is not the case for this Let's Play at all. And we're gonna get into that just a little bit here in a second because I wanted to just, acknowledge the elephant in the room that I just banked a ton of my Let's Plays, okay? I banked, 3 of them, 4 of them, something like that. I don't even really know. There were a few, and that's really just because I couldn't get back into the story. It was difficult keeping up with all of them, and I felt like I needed to kind of start fresh with something and do something that was kind of out of my comfort zone as well. And therefore, we are here with a brand new Let's Play. So I am thinking of calling this Let's Play Swipe Right, as you probably saw in the thumbnail already. That name could change if you all have different ideas or suggestions. We can always change things up because I'm going to consider this, it's a bit of a pilot. I'm not necessarily going to sit here and say, yes, we're going to continue this Let's Play. If you guys don't like it, if you don't have an interest in it, I may not do it. I don't know. I don't know how to make these decisions. They make me panic a little bit inside, but I at least want to get you all kind of oriented with our main sim here. So this is Rhiannon Royas. Now, she actually works for a public relations firm. You can kind of see with her job here, she is a PR coordinator at the moment. Oh, she has a lot of followers now. Oh, that's nice. She needs that for her job. Yay, thank you. But yeah, she works for Fruitful Media, I believe is the name that I came up with. I thought that was, I thought it was kind of chic and cool. I liked it. It's not going to be reflected in The Sims, but it's okay, we can pretend. So she does work for this business. They're actually headquartered out of San Sequoia. Yes, the world that's coming with the brand new Growing Together expansion pack in March. But she recently switched over. Oh my gosh, she's getting so many phone calls this afternoon. She recently switched over to their San Myshuno branch and moved to San Myshuno, which I would envision is, kind of far away, not exceptionally far away. I mean, they are cities. She is aggressively typing right now. I think it's because of her caffeine intake. Go girl, you get it. But yeah, she recently transferred to their San Myshuno branch and moved. And this was extremely sudden and kind of a drastic change because our poor girl here ended a long-term relationship and not in a very great way. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you right now. This is her ex, Vincent Ramsey. They are broken up. Rhiannon she's not as bitter as she used to be about this breakup, but she has a lot of resentment still built up against Vincent. He was deeply wounded, which honestly, he has the audacity to be deeply wounded because he cheated on her. And she found out. She was ready to marry this man. They had been together for years. She never envisioned herself even getting married or being with somebody that long. She was all in. And this man had the audacity to disrespect her in the absolute worst way possible. So when she found out, she said, screw this, I'm out of here. And she decided, I'm just gonna go ahead and start fresh. Now you might be wondering, how does this tie into the title of this LP, Swipe Right? Well, Rhiannon's gotten a little rebellious. That's the word I'm going to use. If there's a better word, please let me know. But she has decided, you know what? I'm going to be selfish. He was super selfish. I'm going to be selfish now. I'm single. I am by myself. I'm in a brand new city. I don't know anybody. I can start fresh completely. And she's decided to join Meet and Mingle because she's just out to have a good time, which I think is in direct contradiction to her personality, her core personality as a sim. I feel as though she really just needs the ego boost right now. She wants to feel wanted, but she's also really, really scared of getting hurt again because of what she just went through. So she is just trying to have a good time. She doesn't really care that she's being selfish. She does not care that she is being selfish with other people's time or their feelings or anything. So she has been on a few meet and mingle dates thus far, which that's what all those phone calls were this morning or this afternoon, which isn't fantastic because she's only looking for hookups. She is looking for a very pleasant evening and a very quick goodbye in the morning. Like, doesn't even want to know your name. That's where she's at. And that's okay. That's the kind of season she's in life at the moment. But she's doing some work this afternoon. So we're kind of jumping in at a weird time here. But what I'll do is I will jump into Create a Sim so you guys can take a look at her looks for all different occasions. I'll give you a very quick tour of the apartment, and then we will try to get into some gameplay with her as well. So Rhiannon's style is 100% not my personal style, but I really wanted to find this kind of chic look for her. I feel as though a lot of her work with PR is actually, I don't know, I feel like she does stuff with like lifestyle people. Like she does PR management and public relations for like lifestyle influencers. That's kind of what I was thinking. I haven't expanded upon that too much at this point, but first and foremost, let's take a look at her aspiration and her traits, okay? She does have some likes and dislikes. She basically likes fitness at the moment, but that makes sense because one of her traits is active. So she's a very active sim. She loves going to the gym and kind of being outside and really getting the blood pumping. And I think that's really gonna work in her favor considering the current season of life that she's in. She's also jealous and non-committal though. Now, the way that I see traits, I see them as temporary. I see them as evolving. So she might not always be non-committal. She might not always be jealous, but considering that she just got out of that horrible relationship and she was completely betrayed, she feels a little bit insecure. So she's a little bit more jealous at the moment. And yet at the same time, she is really embracing this being non-committal, not being in a relationship with someone, not being exclusive in any way, shape, or form. And yet she's a jealous sim. So I don't know. I feel like that's going to be a little bit conflicting for her. And this is kind of what I was talking about, that inner turmoil, that kind of like conflict to the core of who she is as a sim. It's going to be a little bit difficult for her. That's what I think. Now, again, since I think traits are a little bit ever evolving, so are aspirations. And at the moment, she has the villainous Valentine aspiration. This sim wants to destroy the love lives of all sims, including their own. I think it ties in perfectly. I think she's being a little bit self-destructive right now, to be completely fair. And part of her, as, I don't know, crappy as this sounds, she doesn't want to see people in happy, thriving relationships. It makes her jealous. It makes her upset. It makes her angry. And she's like, you know what? If I can't be happy, no one can be happy. That's kind of the thought there. But this also gives her the dastardly trait, which I don't know if it really fits her, but I don't really have much control over that because it is associated with the aspiration. So that is her in a nutshell. She does like fitness, like I mentioned, because she's an active sim, but let's take a look at her outfits as well. Now, I created this Tumblr page almost just for this LP because I tried to collect all of the custom content that I ended up using for her because, like I mentioned, she's got like a nose preset, she has a lip preset, I have a skin overlay, she has custom hair and clothes, like almost everything aside from her shoes here. But this is her primary everyday look. She does have another one as well, which I think is really, really cute. I love these jeans so much. They're by Mossy Lane, so you should definitely check those out. And I also love her hair, just a little bit more of like a semi-sophisticated look. I just really like her style. I can never pull it off, but I love her style. Now, her formal wear is very form-fitting, and I think she looks beautiful. I also love this hair by Wild Pixel. I'm so happy some of the names are on these items, but I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. You can tell that she likes a lot of neutral colors. I mean, aside from the bright blue jeans, she's kind of a neutral gal. And her apartment looks like that too, which we'll look at afterwards. Now, here is her athletic wear. I just found these the other day. I think I actually saw them on my girl Ocean Sims CC Finds page, I want to say. You know that Ocean finds the best custom content on the face of the planet. Like, if you did not know this, now you know. But I think I found it over on her Tumblr page as well. So I really like that detail. With the earbuds that you get in the game, you can't see them and I don't want the music notes like playing around her head and stuff. So we're just going to pretend that she listens to music when she works out. And she typically does. She does not like to work out with other people. She doesn't like people talking to her while she's working out. She likes to just be in her own zone, and she wants people to leave her the heck alone. I'm the same way. So maybe I am projecting just a little tiny bit. Now, she does have 3 sleepwear outfits because, to be fair, she's got some for, lounging around the house. And then she has one in particular for when she, has her meet and mingle dates. Let's just put it that way. But this is what we just saw her in this afternoon as she was kind of lounging around the house. And then she also has this one. So maybe more so for the winter months, even though she's got shorts on. But still, we have this kind of like off the shoulder sweater, which I really, really like. And then when she has a meet and mingle date, this is her little lingerie outfit, which I very much enjoy. We got that with the, what's it called? The Symptomates kit, I think it was. And now her party outfit. I have never worn anything like this in my entire life because I don't think I could pull it off, to be completely fair, but she does. She looks amazing. So this is her party outfit. And then she just has this nice kind of like green bikini for her swimwear. And then her warm weather, she's got these nice kind of distressed shorts and this little crop top, which looks fantastic on her. And then for cold weather, she actually has 2 outfits. Now, I did find this piece of CC. I really, really like it. It looks like it's by New Crests. Hopefully that's the creator's name. I'm not 100% sure, but it's the Blue Moon shirt technically, but it is a cold weather like puffer jacket. And I think it's supposed to emulate the North Face, which was, if I don't know how old all of you are, okay, there's gonna be no age talk here, but when I was in middle school, the North Face was the thing. So this oddly excited me very, very much. But she also has this cold weather outfit. Now, I like to do this with my Sims because this one is mainly for when she's actually outside, if it's snowy or cold. But this is kind of for being inside when it's cold. And if she wanted to still be, I don't know, dressed appropriately for the season without, being in this outfit in the winter. I hope that makes sense. But those are all of her outfits. I really like her style overall. I really, really do. It'll probably evolve over time as well. But I think she's beautiful. I think she has a great, great style. And I don't know, I feel like she could pull off a lot of looks as well. All right, I just had her order a Zoomers delivery for dinner because it's already 4:45 in the evening almost, and she has just been writing all day. She got up super late anyway because it is her day off. She doesn't jump into work until tomorrow. But I wanted to give you a quick tour of her apartment as well. Don't mind the walls being up, but this is her living room. Now, like I said, I did download a ton of CC for this. I have CC by Myshuno Sun, from Peacemaker CC, from Max 20. And what else do I have? I want to say those are the only creators I actually downloaded from for this. I wanted to kind of keep it, I don't know, not minimal in style, but minimal in just how much CC I downloaded specifically for like her apartment. So not everything is CC, just to kind of let you know. Like these couches are from the Desert Luxe kit, but everything else is pretty much custom content. This coffee table was, I think, from Get Famous, I want to say, and like this table and these chairs are actually base game, but they fit the style perfectly. But yeah, I downloaded a ton of CC and I really, really love it. It was kind of refreshing. Now, I don't use a lot of build and buy CC regularly, and I don't typically have it in Let's Plays that I do either, but this was kind of the exception. I felt it was necessary to really kind of capture her style and what she would be going for. So I think it's beautiful. Like we have these really nice kind of like mossy green cabinets, or counters, but they mismatch with the cabinets I chose in this nice wood color. And now I think, Little Dicka as well. I think this coffee maker is from Little Dicka. I really, really like it. It looks like a modern coffee maker, but here's my thing. When I have CC, I prefer things to be in Simlish just so it doesn't like break that fourth wall for me. I mean, we can see the numbers and everything, but yeah, I wanted it to be in Simlish. So I love that everything is in Simlish. Same as like the books here. Oh, and she also has this waffle maker. I don't remember who the creator is, but again, most things are on my CC Tumblr, and if not, I'm gonna try to find them. That's the keyword. I'm gonna try to find them. But yeah, this is her one and only little bathroom here, her full bathroom. We obviously have the living room, the dining space, the kitchen, and this is the original layout of this apartment too. I didn't change anything, I just decorated it, which was kind of fun, to be honest with you. I didn't think I was gonna like the layout as much. And now this is her bedroom, which is very plainly decorated, but she has this adorable vanity by Myshuno-san, which I really, really like. And then this is going to be her office. Now, I haven't set up the office yet. My thought was that she's been here maybe for a couple months, but she just hasn't gotten the furniture yet. She still has some stuff in storage that she has to end up taking out and bringing into the apartment, but the only thing that she ended up doing was just having her little tablet for now. But I think she's got like a full desk setup and everything for being able to work, because I think even when she worked and lived in San Sequoia, I think she worked from home. I think she was a remote worker, all in all. So that is what we're going to be doing probably a little bit later. I don't think she really has the energy to do that right now. I think that the storage place is probably closed anyway. She got up super late because she was out kind of late last night, actually, with a few different Sims. But we'll get our Zoomer's order here just so we can, I don't know, not be hungry anymore. Thank you so much. We'll give you a tip of $10 because otherwise I know you won't go away. So, which that is a heck of a tip. Do you see how big that simoleon was? Oh well. Well, she got a Capri salad. I didn't think she'd be able to sit on that stool. It's not attached to the bar height countertop. That's so funny. She decided to sit at the bar. Oh, I didn't know that was going to be possible. I didn't think that was going to be a thing. Even though it is the middle of summer, right in the middle of a heat wave, she's actually going to light her fireplace and have a nice little cozy evening in after she had a very exhausting night last night, actually. She's going to watch her favorite movie, which is Sims of the Dead, actually. I don't know. I feel like that's a complete contradiction to her aesthetic and maybe seemingly her personality. I don't really know. But I wanted to take this opportunity as well to kind of give you a breakdown of, I don't know, kind of what's happened so far. So we know that Vincent is her ex. Now, they are not on good terms at all. She might be cheering, but that's just because they're not on good terms, okay? They're really not on good terms. It's kind of terrible, even though it shows that their friendship is pretty high. Clearly their romance bar is terrible. So first and foremost, this is Sierra Lyons. I believe I downloaded her from the gallery. I'm gonna have to locate the creator because I downloaded a ton of townie dumps from a bunch of different creators so I could just fill my game with diverse and, let's say, coordinated townies. Now, I did give Sierra a bit of a makeover though, with just some clothes and some custom content hair, just so she felt a little bit more like mine. But Sierra is actually Rhiannon's best friend. They're technically good friends. They are also best friends. They're deeply connected, you know, all this stuff. They have some sentiments and everything. And Sierra is actually a writer. So she's not in PR, but she's a writer. So they've kind of sort of bonded over that. And it's important to note too that Sierra is not a friend from San Sequoia. She is actually one of the first people that Rhiannon met while she was out and about, and she just became really fast friends with Sierra. She pretty much ditched everybody in San Sequoia because everyone was way too engrossed in her relationship with Vincent that she was just like, bye, I'm out. Like, I'm not staying in touch with any of you. So Sierra has quickly become her best friend here in the city. They sometimes go to the gym together. They will, of course, go clubbing, go sing some karaoke together, you know, get some drinks, whatever the case is. And in fact, as I say that, I think I'm gonna have her video call her as well. Where is she? There she is. We're gonna have her video call Sierra just to kind of check in. They pretty much talk every single day, even if they don't see each other. And now, she's gone on a few meet and mingle dates so far. And here are a few of them. So Akira Kibo, she went on a meet and mingle date with him. She's actually been private messaging him more on Meet and Mingle, so who knows what's going to come of that? Probably nothing. And now Adam Birch, I downloaded Adam from Ocean Sims as well. Look, Ocean's amazing, all right? And her Sims are incredible. Now, I did have to give him a bit of a makeover because I didn't have all of the custom content that Ocean had used, but like, he's still really good looking. And you can see here that he was a meet and mingle hookup. Like, that's their relationship. They are just friends. He is unemployed and an art lover, so you know, they don't really have too much in common. And she also went out on a meet and mingle date with Bo. Now, Bo, he tried to take things a little bit too far. they're sweethearts right now. They still have a good relationship on the romance side, kind of, but you can see here that Rhiannon needs a little bit of space because he essentially took their Meet and Mingle hookup and tried to turn it into a relationship, which she has indicated on her Meet and Mingle profile is not something that she's looking for. And he is like devastated about this rejection. So he's been like hitting her up every now and then, but she's not really that interested in seeing him anymore. Now, she also went out on a Meet and Mingle date with Dawn. Now, when she said that she was just looking for a hookup, he ditched her, which I think is so unlike his character. But yeah, he ditched her. So that Meet and Mingle date didn't really go that well. And then she also ran into this fine gentleman who, I don't know, all of a sudden he doesn't have a name. His name is Roy. She met him at the gym in the sauna and tried to kind of come on to him a little bit. And he was like, I'm not looking for that at all. So she's gotten very emboldened. She just kind of is like, are you single? Like, do you want to do something? And she's definitely experienced a level of rejection, but more often than not, things have kind of sort of gone okay. Now, you all might be wondering too what the heck I'm talking about with the Meet and Mingle dating app. This is a mod that I'm using in the game, and I want to show it to you guys as well. There will be a link to download it down below, either in the comments or the description, but it is great because it's not just for romantic relationships. It could also be for platonic relationships, which I think is fantastic. So we're actually going to, I don't know, let's look at the settings really quick. There's a ton of different settings, so I'm not going to go through and do like a whole mod review, but I do want to just kind of preview her profile. There we go. Okay. So you can specify a bunch of different things if you would like. You can leave some information out, and put a ton of information in, whatever you really like. So this is her Meet and Mingle profile. So it's got her name, her age, her education, and her career, also her personality, likes and dislikes, and then information about family and relationship history. I kind of have to change this. I don't know how this is populated. I didn't choose this because she was absolutely in a long-term relationship before. She doesn't have children currently, obviously, but her pregnancy-defined wish, due to another mod that I have, is to not have children, so I might need to change that as well. And yeah, relationship preference and goals, I'm only looking for a good time. And here's the tagline and message that I ended up writing for her. Again, I need to alter some things, but she said, commitment scares the out of me. So this is a no strings attached kind of thing. I'm an aspiring simfluencer with a useless bachelor's degree and a lot of baggage. Love food, a good drink, and a good time. I thought it fit her perfectly. I might have to make some alterations, like I said, but it's really great. So we have been private messaging with Akira, and we're really just trying to kind of feel him out. Since she got rejected by Dawn and Bo got a little bit attached there, she's trying to make sure that the people she's meeting up with... Oh no. Okay. Right. I was gonna say, she's trying to make sure that the people she's meeting up with are on the same page as her. And she just private messaged him, and this is the first time that I've gotten a pop-up like this. Typically what's happened is there's been a notification, like a dialogue box, up in the top right, and it's just like, hey, cool, like, good talking to you, you know, like really passive things. This is the first time, of course, that he's decided to actively ask if they okay. Hey, I feel that we got a good vibe going. I hope we can meet up sometime soon and see if it's the same in person. I'm gonna say yes, because he hasn't tried anything else, but I don't know if this is gonna prompt us to actively go meet him now. I hope it doesn't. I'm just gonna say I got a good feeling too. Oh, good. Enjoy the rest of your day. Chat with you again later. All right. Okay. I feel good about that. I feel fine. That's good. That's what we want. It is 8 p.m. and Rhiannon is just getting ready to head to bed. She is just freshening up before she goes to bed. She has a little night care routine, which I am also trying to implement for myself. So again, I am projecting, if you will, but she's actually going to be heading to bed early tonight because her very first day of work is tomorrow. She starts right at 8 o'clock and she wants to make sure that she is well rested and prepared because she does take her job very, very seriously. Let me actually get auto lights back on here so our electricity bill doesn't skyrocket. But I also, as she's kind of getting ready, I wanted to show you all the calendar. Now, it took me at least an hour and a half to get this calendar set up. And you might be thinking like, why the heck did it take you that long? Well, it's because I have a ton of custom icons and it takes a really long time to scroll through them. It took me forever because I get inspired by the icons, but then I also have some holidays that I've already have planned in my head. But it is summer. We are actually just finishing up the first week of summer, and tomorrow is Simdependence Day. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. So she doesn't work tomorrow. Never mind, she doesn't even work tomorrow. She has the day off. But tomorrow's Simdependence Day, yay! And then it's the weekend. That's great. So she actually doesn't work until next week, which is kind of exciting. So I'll have to come up with a plan for tomorrow. But also in summer, we have Free Scoop Day. So she's going to have some ice cream. Now, she's also just joined a book club. She has a very diverse range of like interests and activities I've kind of noticed about her as I've gotten to know her a little bit before we even started this LP. But yeah, she's part of a book club, and I do have a mod by Little Miss Sam, I believe it is, where you can go do some social activities, and one of them is book club. So she'll actually just go into a rabbit hole, go to book club, maybe she'll meet some new people, I don't know. We also have National Hot Dog Day, which I just think is fun. And at the end of summer, we have the Summer Festival, which is going to be really, really fun. I have some ideas for that. Now, going into fall, we have the Fall Festival, right after the Summer Festival, of course. And we have Oktoberfest, which I thought was going to be right up her alley. So she's going to go out and get a ton of beer with her friend. At least. Friend, I'll say friends. Who knows at that point? That's like 2 weeks. She could have like 10 friends by that point. I don't know. We also have National Coffee Day. As you can see, she's a coffee drinker, so she'll be taking part in that for sure. We have Spooky Day, of course. She has her book club. So the book club is bi-weekly. I should mention that too. We're, of course, already into fall. There's Harvest Fest, and we also have Black Friday. Now, to me, this was almost the equivalent of Rebate Day. I don't remember when that is in The Sims, but I'm thinking that she's just going to buy something nice or something that she's needed for the apartment at that time. I think that would be kind of fun. And now I have only gotten through winter. Again, I haven't really touched spring that much, but I at least got to winter. We have the polar plunge. This is something that I literally know people that do this. It's not my thing, but there's a polar plunge because I thought that'd be fun. And then we have Winterfest Eve and Winterfest. I always do this in my saves when I'm playing because I don't know. I think it's odd that the Sims would just be putting up their tree and decorating on Winterfest Day. That's how it kind of like translates with the traditions. That's just me. If that's something that you do, I'm not judging you, but I like to have Winterfest Eve to like set up the tree. And what I always used to do growing up is I was allowed to open one present on Christmas Eve. So that's kind of a thought that I have for Winterfest Eve, of course, Winterfest, and then we have New Year's Eve. And that's pretty much it. I have to build up more holidays as we go, but I do have 2-week seasons, as you could probably tell. And if you have any holiday suggestions, definitely let me know, because this is what I have thus far. And it's robust enough that it makes me feel good about myself, but it took a really long time. So definitely give me your ideas. Well, I know not too much happened in this first episode. I just wanted to kind of set the stage for you all. This will become maybe a little bit more organized as we go along, but that is pretty much it for episode 1 of Swipe Right. I hope you all enjoyed this. I can't wait to hear your thoughts and your ideas, how you're feeling about Rhiannon as a person and kind of the direction that she's going in and where you think this story is going to go, because I have an idea, but the game always, and I mean always, changes directions for my stories, so we shall see. But thank you all so much for watching. Can't wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.